I don't know if it's more disappointing. I think all the guys wanted to get out there. You know, it's not worth risking the season for one game when the conditions are like that. So we'll just have to wait one more week and be ready for Eastern Michigan.
Were you worried about the conditions when you went out there for that first snap? It was kind of wet.
It was it was real wet, that's for sure. Everybody's feet were soaked and stuff like that. But I wasn't worried about it. You know, you can't really think about that when you're about to play. But looking back on it, it was the right decision, and you know, we're fortunate that we had people that are willing to make that decision for us and look after the well-being of us.
You know, Jeff, how does this impact the timetable going forward? I mean, SEC now, you have only one game to prepare before you get to the SEC, and you know, your first round game is a little closer than it would have been.
Yeah, I mean, some teams play SEC games in their opener. Coming out of camp, we felt like we were ready to play. Whoever that may have been, obviously we were prepared for Idaho, but whoever our opponent would have been, we would have had the same game preparations for them. They say you make your best improvements from game 1 to game 2, so we'll still have one game before we get into our SEC schedule. But you know, no matter how your schedule lines up, you got to be ready to go, and there's no excuses.
Jeff, how do you see this offensive line coming together this season?
I mean, over camp and over the summer and through spring practices, I think that they've made big steps individually and as a unit. I think they work very well together. They're on the same page, and I think that starts with Max getting all the calls right and getting everybody on the same page. But it's a good group of guys, and they're very talented.
How important